I wrote this song with the next generation in mind. We've got to come together and make a better world for them. I just want to know if you'll help me. Will you help me? All right. Let's come together and make a change. Listen, my people, no time to wait. Not another moment, not another day. I know we can do it. Love can save the day. Let's come together now and make a change. Yeah, listen, my people, no time to wait. Not another moment, no, not another day, no. We can do it. Love can save the day. Let's come together and make a change. Listen, my people, no time to wait. Not another moment, not another day. I know we can do it. Love can save the day. Let's come together, yes, and make a change, yeah. Listen, my people, no time to wait. Not another moment, not another day. I know we can do it. Love can save the day. Will you be the one to make a difference? Say you'll be the one. I will sacrifice to do what is right. Someone's in trouble, yes, I'll be the one. Will you be the one to make a difference? Someone's waiting, say you'll be the one. I will sacrifice to do what is right. Someone's in trouble, yes, I'll be the one. I'll be the one. I'll be the one. Hey. Yeah, when you think about it, guess what? We need to heal the world. To heal the world. We need to heal the world. The world is crying, listen. Something about the world, we gotta make a change. Our boys and girls are dying, and it is such a shame. Something about the world, we gotta make a change. Our boys and girls are crying, and it is such a shame. What are we gonna do? It's up to me and you. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Hey, we gotta come together. Everybody, we need to heal the world. Are you gonna help me heal the world? Yeah. Oh yeah. Will you help me? Will you help me? Say you'll help me. Let's come together and heal the world. Let's come together and heal the world. Yes. Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. We're going to heal the world. Welcome to the Contemplative Meditation. I am glad that you have joined us today. It is an honor and blessing
to be here today. It just so happened that our contemplative and our holy experience landed on the 9th on yesterday. And I, too, decided to take a self-care day to rest. So we had this beautiful idea, Pastor Isa and I, just to bring it together as a fusion. So welcome to the Contemplative Wholy Experience. And I know it is a little bit more upbeat than usual, and that's okay. Sometimes we shift our energy. Um, we will have another selection by Pastor Isai, and we're going to use this selection. It's titled "I Will Not Be Defeated." We're going to use this as our centering moment. And after this selection, I will come and lead us in a contemplative meditation. So at this moment, get comfortable, get grounded, and when I return, I will lead in a contemplative meditation. Pastor Isai, again, with Never Been Defeated.
I shall rise, I shall be, I shall go in victory. No weapon formed against me shall ever overtake me. And because love is the greatest power, we can never be defeated. And because love is our greatest power, we shall never be defeated. I shall rise, I shall be, I shall go in victory. No weapon formed against me shall ever overtake me. And because love is the greatest power, we shall never be defeated. Because love is our greatest power, we shall never be defeated. Oh, love, 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 oh, love, yes, it's a power. It's our power, the power of love. Oh, love, love, love. Hatred is a lie, love is exalted. Never be defeated, never be defeated. See, hatred is a lie, love is exalted. Never be defeated, never be defeated. Hatred is a lie, love is the power. Never be defeated, no, 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 never be defeated. I believe in love, yes, love, 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 oh, love. Yes, love. Yeah, love. Oh, love. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Love is my power, and I can never be defeated. It's because of love. It is the power, and we will never be defeated. Oh, love. Oh, love. Love, love. Yes, love.
We will never be defeated. We will never be defeated. Now is the time to take a moment to gather the things that make your room comfortable. Whenever you meditate, it is imperative that you create a space that feels like you, that smells like you, that has the people and the spirit that you want in that space. So I have a candle here. I like to have lights. I have to have a little light, a little flame in my space. Um, if you have crystals that move you in a particular way, bring those crystals to your to the front or beside you, however you feel your crystals. I'm going to bring in some smoke from the incense. So if incense are something that you like, that help you be comfortable in spirit as you meditate, grab that too. Grab your incense. I also like to bring in sound. You all know I like to bring in sound. So I have the chime today. For those of you whom this is your first time, what I do is I lead us in a guided meditation with affirmations, with prayer, with words of wisdom. And during this moment, you can also use this time to write if that is something that you do. So now we have our space, our incense, our candles, our fire, our plants, our water, the air. So let's take a moment to get centered with the chime. And yes, there will be moments of silence. And silence is good for us. It's good for our body. It's good for our being. It's good for our energy. Sometimes all we need to do is take a minute to pause, a minute to listen to the breath and feel the breath that's moving in and out of our bodies. Because as I remind you, whenever there's breath, there's life. And if you have breath and you have life, you have the energy to do what need to be done in this world. So for those of you who use this moment to write, bring out your paper, your pens, bring out your electronics. Use this moment to listen to spirit, energy, and your ancestors and your angels and your guides as you prepare for the next minute, the next hour, the next day, the next moment. May your writing be prosperous, and may you know whatever you write, it is sacred during this moment. So this quarter, we have moved into our social justice quarter, okay? And we know that there are many issues surrounding us that may be pulling at our heartstrings, that may be moving us into emotions that may or may not be healthy. I want you to know that you will get through this. I tell the many listeners that you have everything you need to survive. As we think about social justice, I also want you to think about what it means to know that you matter. You matter in the fight. You matter in the movement. You matter in the chaos. You matter. And for many that follow the months and their meanings and what we could acquire in abundance and what we can sacrifice on altars and all those things that move us each month, as we know each month is its own transition into something different. July is the month of intimate soul connection. So I'm going to read an invocation from one of my favorite books, the Book of Blessings and Rituals. As we think about what social justice looks like to us, and as we think about what we feel about our self-worth, and knowing that we are worthy of being fighting for, and we can love our own self enough to fight for ourselves. So this is called a soulmate attraction invocation to welcome a deeply intimate soul connection. Because some of us are looking for that, to be connected to someone or something bigger than we can imagine. So take a few breaths and open your heart if you're ready to move forward into connecting with love, connecting with life, connecting with the zest of your spirit. The time has come and my heart has been readied with open hands and open arms, a tender heart and deep gratitude. I seek to touch of my beloved, the one with whom my soul can rest. Great Spirit and all my guides, ancestor spirits and guardian angels, I call upon you and ask with gratitude for you to help me, help guide me and us to the place where we will find and recognize each other. Please connect us in perfect time so that we can be together and offer us a clear path to our union, unencumbered by obstacles. Bring us to this space together and join our hearts, that we might spend the rest of our days and nights in each other's tender embrace. I prepare my mind, body, and spirit to receive love in the presence of the one whose being completes my own. I surrender to a love so deep it will take this lifetime and beyond just to explore it fully for the highest good of both parties and all kind. I seek this love, and even before it arrives, I am grateful for its presence. Aho, amen, and so it is. So, as we move into this month of inclusion and equality and diversity, know that all of you matter in this fight. Pastor Esai sang a song, Come Together to Heal the World. Love is the greatest power. And yes, love is the greatest power. But I challenge you and affirm you and say that self-love is the greatest power. Because we have to love ourselves enough to know that we are worth fighting for. We have to believe that we can rise among those who do not love, who do not celebrate us. Because you matter. You matter. The earth, your body, it matters. The water, your blood, your flowing life, it matters. The air, the breath, it matters. The fire, your spirit, your passion, it matters. All of it matters because you are sacred. You are perfectly and intertwined and made just for this time and space. Especially when there are things in you that you have to release and you're like, oh no, that's not me. That is the confirmation that you matter. Because what you are urging and wanting to release and what is holding you and keeping your mind is the very thing we need in this world. Because maybe you, even you, can be the support, can be the wisdom, can be the life, can be the energy that someone needs at this time. There are so many issues. And if there's an issue that's speaking to you or one that you see that makes you feel uncomfortable, I want to invite you to write that down. I want to challenge you to look up organizations that do that work with the thing that makes you feel uncomfortable, with the thing that makes you get the most joy, with the thing that just have you puzzled, from homelessness to LGBTQ issues, to HIV and AIDS, to healthcare, to Roe v. Wade and abortion rights, to laws that affect people with the uterus, to laws that affect women and how we live and thrive, to the issues that are showing up in policies that are affecting our children and how they show up in their honest and authentic and true selves, to the missing persons that are not talked about or looked for, to the churches that continue to harm, lower wages that we know, these low wages that we know do not help people live and survive. And there are many more issues that I can name. But during this quarter, we at Holy Ground Spiritual Center are in the fight to support the issues that are pulling at us during this time and space, and mental health issues. Yes, our mental health is our wealth. And don't let anybody tell you any different. So now, during this time, if you can take a screenshot of this or take a picture of this slide, you are never alone. There's always someone that you can talk to. There's always someone that you can talk to. So take down this number. We are about to shift into the rest of our meditation. Wherever you are, allow that weight to fall in its space. For those of you that need a writing prompt, I have my cards. I will offer a writing prompt and also a meditation for the night and this week. Let's see here. I'm shuffling the cards now. And if you are interested in sharing space after this contemplative, send us a message or go to our Holy Grounder member page and you can join us in the Zoom. So here's the card. Here is the writing, the journal prompt. And this is the question we will meditate on in the last section of our meditation. What kind of advice would I give my younger self? What kind of advice would I give my younger self? What kind of advice would I give my younger self? What kind of advice would I give my younger self? This is the journal prompt, and this is what we will meditate on for the next 2 minutes. So I invite you to sit in this space and reflect on what kind of advice you would give your younger self. This is our meditation. This is our word today, which is quite appropriate as we wrestle with the issues of this world. I'm sure as we look at some of the social justice issues happening, we can see how they could have affected us when we were children. I want you to know that we are our own hope. We are our own vessel of justice and peace that we can count on and depend on. The divine of our understanding, the prophets we follow, our angels, our ancestors, our guides, they give us protection. They give us and show us direction. They offer us signs. But we have to do our own work, a work that reflects compassion, a work that helps those who are unable to help themselves. We have to do our own gifts because they were given to us. This is the meditation of the day, the night of this moment. Take a screenshot of this. For those who are journaling, make sure you have this question written down. I am Reverend Melissa McQueen-Simmons, your virtual pastor and spiritual director. Thanks for joining us for this contemplative meditation.